You've all got the same 24 hours in a day, and you're all limited to that degree of what you can do, and yet the difference in what people are receiving is enormous. You've got to understand that they're not earning through their action, and they're not earning through their education. They're earning through their vibrational translation of the vibrational currency into their bank account. You earn with your attitude. You earn with your mood. That's how you do it. A woman stopped Esther in a parking lot the other night, in Houston's parking lot. She was driving through the parking lot with her children. And she stopped Esther and said, and the universe delivered her to Esther without Jerry, by the way, because Esther's response to that is different from Jerry's. She said, I have no food for my children, and we are living in our car. And I was wondering if you could spare some money. And Esther said yes, and reached into her purse for a fistful of something. And as she handed it through the window to this woman, she was nose to nose with this little child with great big eyes. And the little child, Esther could feel, was controverted, because Esther knew that the woman was making this up to get money. And the child knew that her mother was making this up to get money. And then her mother said to Esther, God will bless you for this. And Esther said, God blesses me every day. That's why I have a purse full of money. God blesses all of us, Esther said to her. And so maybe this is your blessing. But I don't think it's the money that is the blessing. I want you to know that you deserve a good life. And it's clear you haven't quite figured out how to get it. But you don't have to tell stories to get it. You deserve a good life. And then Esther said to the little girl, you have a very good mommy. She's looking out for you. And Esther saw the lady begin to cry, because she needed much more than the cash that Esther handed to her. Acknowledgement that she could do this, and in fact, in her very unconventional way, was doing it. And then Esther said, life is supposed to be good for all of us. I hope that your life gets better starting right now. And as the woman drove away, Esther thought, I wonder if life will start getting better for her now. And we said to Esther, no, not right now. But a new rocket of desire has been launched within her, because she had a different exposure to experience than she's ever had before under these conditions. Usually she is rebuked and rebuffed, either that or pitied. And in this case, she was met with someone who fully expects her to get hold of her life experience and begin reaping the benefits that are her legacy. And that is really the message that we are offering here to anyone, no matter where they're standing. In other words, it doesn't matter if you're begging for food in the parking lot, or if you just can't afford the best Mercedes that is on the car lot. It doesn't matter what the crack is between where you are and where you are wanting to be. The process is the same. You cannot feel poverty and live anything other than poverty, because life experience won't give you anything other than that. Life experience will always bring you the next opportunity to stimulate the next desire. And what this workshop is about is helping you to understand that from where you are, you can get anywhere that you want to be. But it is really just one step at a time. We think sometimes that what happens is you try to take too big of jumps. In other words, if Esther had said to that woman in the parking lot, you should be doing something different with your children, too big of a jump. If Esther had said to the woman in the parking lot, you know, this is not the way to go about anything. There are other ways to go about this, too big of a jump. But what Esther said to her is, by way of talking to her child, you are a good person and you can figure this out. And in fact, you are figuring it out in your way. It was a softer step for her. And she will not reach abundance all at once. But she will never again feel quite the way she's been feeling standing in that place that she's been standing. And we give this to you not wanting to say to you that this is Esther's creation, although everything is co-creation, isn't it? There are teachers and there are students, and then there are students who are teachers. In other words, this is a room full of teachers. We see ourselves as teachers of teachers. But this woman was in a vibrational place where she was ready for that. In other words, otherwise that rendezvous would not have taken place. The way you are rendezvousing in your life experience, in every moment of your life experience, is law of attraction's answer to the vibration that you are offering. It's not somebody doing something to you that you don't deserve. Esther said to this woman, yes, I am blessed, and so are you. We all just have to let it in. Law of attraction's answer to your vibration is what is surrounding you constantly. Law of attraction says whatever you're offering vibrationally, which means whatever I'm feeling about whatever I'm observing, whatever I'm feeling is the indication of what I'm offering vibrationally, and what I'm offering vibrationally is what law of attraction is answering. So if you want to know what your vibrational output is, it's so simple. Look around. Look around the people who surround you. Look around your own surroundings. Look around your environment. But then we must say to you, don't look around your environment in comparison with what other people are attracting. Look around your environment in relationship to what you desire to be there. Because the comparison with what others are creating or what others are attracting will set you off your vibrational game. When you're looking at what somebody else is attracted, and you are then trying to integrate what they've attracted in comparison with what you've attracted, now you've introduced an unnecessary chaos to your vibration. When you understand that there are not infinite points of vibrational relativity to which you must find alignment, but only 2 vibrational points of vibrational relativity to which you must find alignment, then your guidance kicks in and life is easy for you to figure out. And what are those 2 vibrational points of relativity? Well, here you are in this physical body, but you weren't always only here. You were source energy before you got here. So source energy is 1 point of vibrational relativity. Source energy is the you of you that was born into this physical body. And do you know that right before you were born and just as you were born, you were one powerful, consistent, vibrating signal? Those newborn babies are pure positive energy. They come with knowledge of who they are. They're confident. They're arrogant. They expect life to go well for them. They are source energy in a physical body full of eager expectation. That's who you are. One powerful point of vibrational relativity. But as you begin to get acclimated in your physical environment and you begin to look around, right away there becomes, and it's the way you all intended, 2 points of vibrational relativity. There's the source energy me that knows life is good, that knows I am good, that knows that all is supposed to be well, that knows all really is well, that knows well-being abounds, that knows well-being is the stream, the only stream that flows. There's that part of you, and then there's this new physical part of you that's learning to acclimate and to become socialized into the system into which you have been born.